All right, guys, so this is part one to my testimony. This is going to start with a background story from when I was working at the bank. So, I used to work at a call center for a bank or whatever, and one of my good friends, she was Honduran, and we would just be talking about all kind of stuff, like especially spiritual stuff and God and all of that. And she was telling me about this guy. She was telling me about this guy that she knew that had a curse on him. And he kept going to the doctor, something was wrong with his stomach, right? And like the doctors gave him medicine and stuff, but none of that stuff was working. I don't even know if they could accurately really just say what was wrong, but it was like whatever they were trying to diagnose him with, it was like it looks like this type of thing. She said that he went to see a woman that practiced Santeria. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Anyway, the woman practiced Santeria, and she did something, and he ended up throwing up. And y'all, I swear, this is very bizarre. If you're listening to this, you're probably going to think that it's crazy, but when she told me, I actually believed her because I believe that stuff like this is real. But I laughed so hard when she told me this. But she said the lady gave him something, and she, whatever she gave him, it ended up making him throw up a raccoon, a snake, and a rat. All of that was in his stomach. And I just laughed so hard. I'm like, girl, this is so funny. Now, mind you, this is all the way in 2013, 2014. This is when I was working there. 2012, I worked there from 2012 to 2014, but she started working there like with me in like 2013. So it had to be like the end of 2013, beginning of 2014, somewhere there. Anyway, she told me that story. I thought that was hilarious. I also have another friend who told me that she was working on this job and she messed with this dude. Now, the dude had a girlfriend. The girlfriend was a known, like, witch or whatever. And the dude, this is crazy because the dude kind of knew, you know what I'm saying, like, what was going on. He laughed at her when she told him, like, that she was at the hospital and stuff. Her and the dude messed around. She said, like, when they had finished or whatever, the dude left. All of a sudden, she started aching down there. And she said she noticed it was like a little bump or whatever. And she said she ended up going to the hospital because she was just like, the pain was growing and growing intensely. By the time she got to the hospital, the thing had grew to the size of a lemon that was on her. And the doctors had to cut it out. And she said it had a very, very foul smell. And she said she ended up calling the guy, telling him, like, it wasn't like a STD or anything, but she was telling him, like, what is this? You know what I'm saying? Like, what did you do to me? Even though the doctors had told her, like, it wasn't nothing like that. But she said the dude was laughing because he knew that his girlfriend, did that type of stuff. So, I'm just giving y'all this background to let y'all know some things, okay? Some things are not like manifestations in your body. They can come from different things. They don't always have to. And this is a disclaimer. I am not giving out any type of medical advice or anything like that. I'm not here to diagnose, treat, or heal or anything. I'm just simply sharing some information. Okay. But I will say this, it's done upon you, it's done according to you as you believe. Everything is not what it appears to be. So I'm going to say it that way to keep everything safe, okay? For the sake of the video, because I don't want to get it taken down. All right, so I'm coming on with part 2.